they have finished their study there.
Who's that?
Hmm.
Who's your friend? If you don't mind, tell us.
My friends at office.
Oh, your friends at
Oh,
office?
the office.
Oh yeah?
Mm.
Who's the name?
Wow, we're famous.
Never heard about
Pardon?
teacher. Teacher Ginuni.
Oh, I see. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, she's not like continuing. Yeah, probably you can ask her just to join again. Yeah. She has different class. She's
Who's
with
that?
Mr. Leo.
Miss Putri? Because
Yeah,
my
Miss Manche, right?
okay.
Yeah. I know her. I remember her. Okay, one of our students also,
Okay.
but with Mr. Leo. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Awesome.
Nice. Yes, awesome.
What about, thank you so much. That was so interesting. Thank you for sharing. And what about Mr. Agnes?
Hello, Miss.
I know you were in, hello. So you were in Mr. Leo's class, right?
Yes.
Do you want to say a few things about yourself?
Yes, of
I
course.
wasn't in that class, so.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Miss. My name is Agnes Akbarjum. My people always call me Anis. Now I am a worker. I work as a production supervisor in one of national company, but now I handle a product from multinational company, pharmaceutical global company. And yeah, because I want to go why I wanted to join in this course because I work in the national company and then handle multinational company I mean from other country. So every day sometimes I got a problem with my English, but English is so important because we have to build our communication with other people. And then about pharmacy and product in pharmacy is always related with English, how to get information. Of course, we need to understand about English. And then same with Mr. Silvanus. In the next plan, I want to go to study abroad in the other country, especially in UK, in UCL, College London, with subject pharmaceutical chemistry or analysis. Of course, I hope this class will help me to improve my
Oh
English.
wow, you know everything already. You have everything planned out. You have a very detailed plan.
Detailed
Yes.
and very
Nice.
specific.
Awesome. That's super interesting.
It's awesome.
Yes. Very specific. Yes. But nice. Awesome. Welcome. That was awesome to hear. I'm so happy you guys joined. I hope we can have fun. And if you have any questions at all, ever, you can always ask me. If I speak too fast, you can tell me to slow down. And, we always welcome your feedback to improve the whole course so that it can be, the best version possible for you. So don't worry, don't hesitate to give us feedback and, tell us what you're. What do you think, Miss Putri? Shall we start?
Yeah, I think we need to start
muted.
now. Yeah, I think we need to start now. Okay.
Yes.
Everyone has no patience right now.
Awesome.
Okay.
I hope you guys will hear me. Yes, I hope you guys will hear me because today my Wi is a little bit tricky, but we'll try.
Yeah, actually, Miss Vicky, your voice
So
has no lagging.
mhm.
Only the picture, only the video.
Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, that's better. It's better if you can at least hear me. Okay, so sorry, this was from the. Okay. with the notes from the webinar. And
What's this?
We are
No, we cannot hear you, Miss Becky.
going to talk about body parts and organs. I don't know yet. We will discuss. Don't worry, because there will be all the material.
Yeah, the internet connection. Oh, where is Mishila?
I swear it wasn't like this in the other lessons. I don't know why today it's really not working, but let's try again. Okay. So, all right. So I was saying that today we're going to be talking about body parts and organs. You might know already quite a few words from this because I can hear from the way you speak, you probably already know quite a bit of the basics. But if you do know them already, this can just be a way to practice anyway. We can see how it goes. So I would like start by telling you that if you need, I'm going to show you first for the activities, and you can always tell me to stop for a second to maybe take a screenshot at the vocabulary if you don't it, or write it down if you prefer, and then we can so maybe we can also have a round, like read the vocabulary to maybe have a bit of practice on pronunciation, but yeah, this is basically it. So I would like to start by showing you the regarding body parts. Would you like to try and read it yourself?
Miss Becky, I'm so sorry because you lagging a lot. I mean, we cannot hear all of that.
Gosh,
yeah,
so...
explanation actually.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I'll try and see.
Maybe you can stop your video first.
Just give me a sec.
Sorry, Miss Becky. Probably you can stop your video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I was saying that we will need some vocabulary for the activities. So we can take a look at them. You can write them down or take a screenshot if you need it. And I was saying that we'll go through the vocabulary by reading it first. If you want to hear how it's pronounced. But my question is, would you prefer me to read it first, or would you like to try and read it yourself, and then I'll tell you what the pronunciation is, or whatever? How would you like to start? By me reading it, or by you trying to read it?
Yeah. So I think our focus is to be pronounced as well about the bodies, right? Parts of the bodies. Okay. Yeah. So Miss Becky wants to start first, or probably Mr. Silvanus want to try to read all of this part of the bodies.
Yeah.
body.
Okay.
Head, face,
I'm sorry,
neck,
can you make it louder? I'm sorry, Mr. Silvanus.
head,
Yeah.
face, neck, shoulder, elbow, arm, belly, hand, leg, knee, foot, hair, eyebrow, cheek, forehead, eyes, ear, nose, mouth, chin, tongue, finger, tooth, chin, cheek.
Oh wow,
Oh, it's all
nice.
perfect.
Oh, sorry. That was perfect. Yeah.
That was perfect. All perfect.
Did you also say, what did you say about, did you, I didn't hear the last one you said though. Can you say it again?
Tooth.
Oh,
That's
tooth.
chin.
Okay. Did you also say thumb by any chance?
Chin, cheek, mouth, tooth, teeth, nose, ear, eyes.
Oh yeah, no, just the I didn't hear whether you said thumb as
Thumb,
well,
yeah,
or
the
if
thumb.
you
Thumb.
said tooth. Yeah.
Thumb.
He said, yeah.
Thumb.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't hear you before because my internet is terrible, but awesome. That was perfect. That was really perfect. Awesome. That's great.
Yeah, awesome.
Mr. Aknis, do you want to try as well?
Yes. Yes, Miss. Head,
Awesome. Go ahead.
face, neck, shoulder, arm, elbow, belly, leg, hand, knee, foot, hair, forehead, eyes, eyebrow, ear, nose, mouth, chin, cheek, toe, tooth, thumb, finger.
Awesome. Wow, you guys are too good. That's great. That's great stuff. Well done. Awesome. So I guess you already know all the vocabulary. That's what I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So I'm not sure if Mr. Aknis was there when I substituted Mr. Leo the last time, because the topics are actually quite similar today. But
Oh, so Miss Becky, I think right now,
Mr.
Miss Becky, hello.
Oh my gosh, my internet's lagging too much.
Hello, Miss Becky. Yeah, I'm sorry about the technical. Yeah, I think Miss Becky's internet connection is not really good right now.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm using my hotspot now because my Wi-Fi is just not working for some reason. So.
Do you read my chat, please? Hello?
Okay. Yeah, to it. All right. Okay, Okay, just give me a second. Okay, guys, I don't know if Miss Putri said something already when my Wi-Fi disconnected, but because your level of English seems to be quite good already, it's probably better for us to start from a higher level so that you don't get bored, because no, like you guys are too good. You already know the basics from the way you speak. We can hear that you're already quite good. So it's better to start from a higher level so that it matches your abilities better and you don't get bored. So let me just get the material from the higher level, and then we can start again. All right.
So Miss Sheila and also Miss Laras, I think their internet connection are so bad. That's why.
Yeah, I completely understand them. Okay. So just taking a look at it, because it's not updated, but we can try anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry because we have to change the material in the middle of our session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be better prepared next time. Don't worry. All right. So change of plans. We have skipped to fundamentals 2 already. So instead of what we said earlier, we are going to talk about feelings. And so this needs to be updated, but we are improvising now because we didn't think you were so good, and we need to adapt now. So the last time with the other fundamental 2 group, we talked about community and the importance of collaborating, sharing ideas, and as a way to tackle the world's changes and challenges. And I quoted this article that has been really inspiring, and my reason to do this was just to tell you that even though we are doing these lessons online because of the current circumstances, I really hope we can still create a sense of community. I hope you will feel inspired to share your ideas, to collaborate with each other as if we were really an in-person community. And so yeah, this would be the first message I would like you to get. And before starting with the first activity, I would like to explain to you the difference between the word emotions and the word feelings. Oftentimes, the word emotions and the word feelings are used in the same way. But in reality, emotions are much more instinctual. They're much more they're do you know what instinctual means? They're like very in the moment. Okay, whereas feelings are usually something that you build and develop over time. So for example, love is more of a feeling than an emotion. But anger is more of an emotion, for example. So the difference is that feelings are usually something that you build over time. And, knowing the difference might come in handy when you want to use the two different words in your sentences. After this, we can start with the actual activity. So I would like you to use this wheel as a, as a starting point. But if you know other words, you can use other ones as well. I would like you to ask each other some questions about feelings and emotions. Especially if possible by using the past tense, the simple past tense. I'm not sure if, no, that's another thing. So for example, here we have some examples, okay? You can use these words by asking the other person about how they felt in the past. An example could be, when did you last feel sad and why? Or what is something that worries you? Do you ever feel overwhelmed? Or have you ever fallen in love? Now, some structures like this one, maybe they are a little bit more advanced, but you can choose, okay? Like if you can focus on the past, that could be a good thing, because then we can introduce that topic for the following lessons. But you can be creative, and because it's only the two of you, you can ask each other a lot of questions. Okay. Do you need more examples? Maybe me and Miss Putri can try, or did you understand the instructions?
Okay, so everyone understand about the instructions? Mr. Silvanus or Mr. Agnes or Miss Laras?
Maybe please give an example first, Miss.
Okay,
Of course.
the example, please, Miss Becky.
Yes. Okay, so maybe Miss Putri and I can show you. So Miss Putri, when did you last feel happy and why?
Yesterday, because I get my holiday and I spent time with my family. I played with my niece and nephew and talk a lot of things with my mom. So that's a happiness for me. Happy
Nice.
time.
Do you want to ask me something as well?
Yeah, sure. So how about you? When do you feel happy and why? Because
This
after the
morning.
vaccine?
Yeah, that as well. I think so. But it was too hot to feel happy. I guess. Maybe this morning, because I managed to finish a goal I had for the day. So I was very happy because I finished something. So yeah, that would be it. And now because I'm with you. Okay, so this is an example. You can use, whatever you wish. Basically, in this wheel here, we have some basic emotions. Though these are the actual emotions, they're not adjectives in this case. So you need to change them to the adjective if you want to use them. For example, anger becomes angry, sadness becomes sad, happiness becomes happy, surprise becomes surprised, disgust becomes disgusted, and love could be maybe in love, or just you can love someone. There are different ways. Whereas these words in the outer part of the wheel are actual adjectives, so you can use them as they are. So yeah, I don't know, did you was maybe were the instructions clearer after the example, or do you have any other questions?
Yeah, is that enough, the example?
That's enough, Miss.
How about Mr. Silvanus?
Yes, I think that's enough.
Okay.
Okay.
How about Miss Laras?
Yes, enough, Miss.
Okay.
I think Miss Laras did this already. Probably because she was on and off in our lessons the last time.
Open to try it.
Okay, awesome. All right. So who wants to try first?
So, Miss Becky, you know already that I have a superpower, right? So I can read. Actually, Mr.
Course.
Silvanus want to say something first.
Yes, he does. He really does. We can see it in his face.
You're gonna start first, Mr. Silvanus.
Okay.
Okay. So who wants to give the question, Miss Becky?
Uh,
Who would like to answer Mr. Silvanus' question?
Mr. Akbar, maybe?
Oh,
Come
Mr.
again?
Akbar. Mr. Akbar.
Of
Okay.
course.
Okay, the question is, when did you last fall in love?
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Last fall in love.
Question for you.
That's secret.
Secret.
So, I think I always falling in love with someone who very, how to say? I always feel falling in love with my mom, with my hobbies, with my work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everything that matter for me.
Cool. That's very cool. So probably though, I mean, you can say that you fall in love with things you read or that you learn and stuff like that. But if you say that you fall in love with your mom, that's a little bit different. You can say you love your mom, but fall in love is more what you would have, for example, with a partner. Okay, that's something a little bit different, but you can say it with things as well. You can say, I mean, that's a good metaphor. It can be used, but just remember the difference between being in love and love. Being in love means that you see hearts everywhere for usually a romantic relationship. And love is just a general feeling that you have for brothers, sisters, parents, things, etc. So just so you remember about this distinction, because it can be maybe awkward sometimes if you talk to someone who doesn't realize what you're meaning. But yeah, that's perfect. That's a good attitude, to love everything you do and everyone you meet. That's very that's awesome. So do you maybe want to ask a question to Miss Laras?
Or to Mr. Silvanus, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was thinking to do a chain, but it's the same. It doesn't matter. You can ask Mr. Silvanus, of course.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Silvanus. I want to ask you, when did you last feel trusted and why?
Traffic and why?
What is the word you said?
Trusted.
Trusted?
Trusted.
Oh, trusted. Okay. Okay, awesome.
Trusted. I think every day I try to trust people, trust everything around me, because I think if I always keep a positive thing in my mind, I think the positive things will come to me like that.
Okay, awesome. Okay, just I need to tell you about a distinction. So you can so you have the word trust, right? So trust is the noun. So trust can become an adjective in two different ways. One is the one that's written here, that is trusted. But we also have trusting. So if you are trusting of others, it's what you said. Okay, if you're trusting,
yes,
it means that you trust other people. But if you are trusted, it means that other people trust you. So that's the difference. So basically, depending on which part you add to the word trust, you have different adjectives. So in this case, trusted means that someone else trusted you. But if you're trusting someone else, you're trusting of them. So that actually can be done with every other adjective. For example, okay, confused. Okay, that comes from the verb confuse. It's here. So confused can become confusing or confused. So in this case, confusing means that something is confusing you. That's so hard to explain. Just give me a second. So for example, you can say, I'm reading a book and this book is very confusing. Okay, so it's a property of the book in that case. The book is confusing. This conversation is confusing. I don't know, talking in English is confusing. Okay, you have. Okay. So basically, if you are confused, it means that you are having feelings of confusion. So you are the one who is confused. I mean, it can be someone else as well, like your sister is confused, or I don't know, Miss Putri is confused, etc. But it's like a property of the person. I will probably explain this to you better, either by giving you some material or in the next lesson. I will find a way to explain this to you better. But just know that if you say trusted, it means that someone else put trust on you. Yes, exactly. Can you just give me 2 seconds? I need to go to the loo for a moment. Sorry, it's a bit urgent. Sorry, be right back.
No worries, yeah. Okay, so right now we only talk about feelings and emotion and experiences. Okay, so meanwhile Miss Becky is going to the toilet, I guess. No idea, because I didn't hear well. So do you hear well?
Yes.
Yes,
I mean,
Miss.
when Miss Becky explain things.
Not really.
Not really, right? Yeah, that's why. How about you, Mr. Silvanus? Do you hear well from Miss Becky? Not really, right? Yeah. So Miss Becky,
yes, I'm back.
yes, thank you. Yeah. Actually, when you explain start from the confused, I guess your internet connection is not really good. So they
damn.
don't, yeah, they don't really understand yet, or they don't really hear yet.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why it's acting up so much. Can you hear me better now?
Right now, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, we can look at this a bit better, maybe in the next lesson, or I can give you some material as well, so that I can find a way to explain this as clearly as possible. But for now, just try to remember that in this case, for example, trusted means that someone else trusted you. So someone else put trust on you. Just the same way that you can be confused. So if you're confused, you are the person feeling confusion. Or maybe if I say that my sister is confused, then she is the person having the feeling of confusion, etc. But if you say confusing, it has a bit of a different meaning. You can say, for example, that a book you're reading is confusing, that a conversation is confusing, or I don't know, something. I don't know, something is confusing you. But basically, the object of this verb is different. You are confused, but something else is confusing to you. So this would be the difference between adjectives with ed or ing. But I'll make sure to explain this better. I'll prepare a more clear explanation. But was anything clear from this? Like, did you understand, even just on an intuitive base, what's the difference, so that we can work on that better the next time? Or are you still confused?
Yes, Miss.
Clear?
Is that clear?
Uh-huh. What about the others?
Yes, clear.
Miss, sorry, interrupts you.
Mhm.
So I have a sentence. Is it correct if I say my sister is confused because the material is confusing?
Yes, that's a perfect example. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes. You got it. Yes, perfect.
Miss,
Miss
let's try
Laras, did you understand the difference?
Yes,
Sorry.
Miss.
make sentence, but it's out from the confused. I mean, like a bore. The movie is boring. I
Yes,
feel bored like
perfect.
that.
Yes, you are bored, but the movie is boring. Yes, that's perfect. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So maybe do you want to try and ask each other some other questions? Who hasn't tried yet?
Could I ask?
Yes, go ahead.
I wanna ask. Could I ask Miss Putri?
What do you want to ask?
I could ask you or not.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I wanna ask you this. When did you last feel disappointed and why?
Remember.
Disappointed.
Yeah, I don't remember if I got disappointed yet. I don't think I got disappointed these days. I don't
Never?
remember.
Really?
I don't remember. It doesn't mean never. I just don't remember. I just don't remember. Probably it's long time ago. No idea.
Wow, lucky you. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, a little bit mad or angry, but not disappointed, just like angry, not disappointed.
Uh-huh.
It's two different things, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I almost never
Alright.
get disappointed, actually.
Wow. So either you have low expectations or people around you are just very, very good.
Yeah, probably just my
What do you think?
expectation. Yeah, or I have no idea.
I mean, it's good.
Good.
Good, I guess. So
Thank you.
does someone want to ask Miss Laras something so that she can answer?
I will ask her. I will ask her. When did you
Okay.
last feel guilty? And why?
Oh. That was for Miss
Okay.
Laras, right?
Yes, it's for Miss Laras.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, I will answer this question. Actually, this is the truth, the truth story of myself when I was. This is the truth story. I have a task for final examination that making video like micro teaching and make like an animation, but I don't do that because I can't and I don't want to learn it. So I feel like, okay, I feel guilty with this.
Uh-huh.
And my lecturer say in the group that he said that's my task. It's not wrong, but it's not correct. So now I feels like I will not get score that I need, that I want with this semester with my lecture.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mistake.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, but I guess if as long as you learned something from it, I mean that's the best thing, right? That's the most important thing, that you learned something from your experience.
Right.
I want to learn with my friends, but I feel like, okay, I feel like it. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, just like okay, wait, this is wrong. This is a mistake, but this is my mistake. But I don't know why. Okay, probably.
So, Miss Becky, one question
Yeah.
for Mr. Silvanus. Okay, Mr.
Mhm.
Silvanus, when did you last feel excited, and why?
It's a year ago
A year ago.
because at the time I applied to be a civil servant, and then yes, the local government here accept me to be a civil servant.
Wow.
Awesome.
It's about a
Yeah.
year. Congratulations.
Yes. Awesome. That's great. Do you want to try and ask a question to someone, Mr. Silvanus? You can also ask the other ones, you know, you don't need to ask this one necessarily, you know, other ones, or even make your own. You can even, you know, be creative and use your own sentences.
Yeah. Don't forget Miss Becky. We also can ask Miss Becky.
Oh no.
Seriously.
Could I ask Becky?
Yes, you can. I'm worried now.
Miss
Okay.
Becky, when did you last time feel painful?
Okay. So by the way, just let me tell you another thing about this. Where is it? Oh, you made it up, right? It's not here.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. So so some something is painful. So something can be painful, but if you're talking about something I felt, then you would say, when did you last feel in pain? So you say in pain, in this case, wait, you say in pain is a bit different from painful, because painful is what you say for the thing causing the pain. So I don't know, like or maybe, I don't know, you fell down and you can say, oh, that was painful. Or maybe someone broke your heart and you can say that was painful, but you are in pain. So if that's the emotion you're having, then it's in pain. But yeah, wow, tricky question though. I need to think about it. Maybe so I'll give you two answers. One is from yesterday's vaccine, because it was a little bit painful, a little bit, but not too much. And then emotionally, when I had a fight last week. I had a big fight last week and that was painful. So yes, that would be my answer. Then I'm gonna ask, oh, Miss Laras, you wanted to ask something as well, I think, right?
Yes, Miss.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
What is something that you passionate you? Passionate you.
Oh, okay. So in this case, okay, some words are a little bit tricky to use. In this case, we would say that someone is passionate about something. So in this case, you could ask me, what is something you're passionate about? That would be usually how you would ask the question, because some of these words are a little bit trickier to use, but don't worry, you're doing super great. So, oh my gosh, so many things. Let me think about. Maybe this program, I guess. You know, like working with you guys is something I'm passionate about, because I don't know, I think I'm meeting many awesome people here, and all of you are so great, and I'm discovering so many new things, and I hope it's bringing to something good as well. It's taking us to something good.
I mean. Okay.
All right. So not to get it too boring, does anybody want to ask any other questions, or do you want to move to the next thing?
I want to ask you, Miss.
Oh, everybody asking me stuff. Okay. Quite on the spot.
Actually, this question special for Miss Rizky Winata and you, Miss. Please answer the question. So the question is, so both of you, did you ever feel amazed because of the science of or the result of the science? All of the about science.
Amazed by science.
Amazed, yeah.
Nice. Wow. So that was for Miss Putri, right?
It's for you, Miss Becky.
For me. I thought it was for
for
you.
both of us. For both of us. For both of us.
Yes,
Both of
both
us.
of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's guys, you have such amazing questions. Even quite hard. Even quite hard to answer. Do you want to start, Miss Putri, or
you go first. You go first. You go first.
I mean, I think I get amazed by science most of the time, because and I don't mean science as in only, I don't know what you mean by science. Maybe by science you only mean for example biology or chemistry, etc. I think, I don't know if you mean that or something else. With science I mean everything, like, you know, all scientific knowledge which can be you know, in the form of articles, for example, or whatever. But that can be both, you know, lab kind of science, so maybe biology, chemistry, etc., but also like sociology or neurology or psychology and all these things. So I actually read a bunch of different things from different topics. So, and I don't know, every time I discover something new, I am amazed by it, because it's, I don't know, it's inspiring to read about new things, I guess. So yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, me too actually. But I think in my mind right now, science means it's related to technology. So I feels like it's amazing the technology now, because yeah, the internet just give us very very fast information within second probably, and in every second there is so many there are so many information, new information. Let's say we can Google it, and in every second we have so many information, and the technology that's also from science, right? And feels so amazing. If I compare back then when 2000, yeah, early 2000, which is the technology is not that good, but now the technology is really good, and yeah, it feels like amazing
Changes
with
very fast.
the chances. Yeah, very fast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like this question. I'm gonna ask all of you as well. I want to know your opinion. You know, like I want to know Mr. Agnes's opinion, Mr. Silvana's opinion, and Miss Lara's opinion. I'm curious.
About that, about what, Miss Becky? About the science?
The same, yes, the same question. If
The
you're
same
ever,
question.
yes, if you're ever maybe, yeah, amazed or anything else. I mean, how do you feel when you discover something new? Maybe. Nobody?
Nobody?
I would answer, Miss.
Yes, go ahead.
Something that I miss, technology. How technology improved the world. How technology changed the world. Like when I was when I was elementary school, we use well the technology. We don't know how phone can make us learn with something. Like for now we can search all the things on Europe, on Google, on application that we have in Play Store or App Store. But when I was in elementary school, I could find in the nature, in the earth. So I have to find something. If I want to learn, I have to find from book, from maybe from people older than me, or I could ask my friends or something else. I can ask from phone, from the on Google, from YouTube, and actually how technologies change the world is we when I was elementary school, yes, there's a handphone, but not it's like that, not like this gitu.
No smartphones.
No, yes, not smartphone. how my parents try to giving message with their family, how television really 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 important to find something new. But now television is changed to YouTube. People don't need television to find something new. People don't need, not really need television to get new information. But now when we open the cell phones and turn on turn on the data, we can find all the things. So I feel like, oh, okay, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's right. And I agree with you. And also, that's a good reason to improve our English, I guess, to access so much more information from everywhere, because so much of the internet is in English. So it's so much of the information from all around the world can be more accessible like that. So yeah, nice speech, Miss Lara.
Oh, Miss, I wanna ask her
Awesome.
out of the context. Okay, I wanna ask this. My teacher will change to be internet. It's like, for now we can see the fact in this world that how many application to take a course like Kuiper, Zenius. In Indonesia, it's a very very popular Ruang Guru. Could teacher change the technology or not? Or could
So you're saying, sorry, it's lagging.
could student just use technology to learn? For example, Vicky, the YouTubers from Indonesia, he learns English only for you from YouTube. He learns any languages only for YouTube. So could students learn only with the technology or with but or also shouldn't need teacher to improve their skill? Thank you.
So you're asking me about whether someone still needs teachers, or whether they can just use technology
Yes.
to learn? Is that your question?
Yes.
Oh wow. Wow, guys, you're asking quite elaborate questions. Okay. Okay, let me think.
Sir.
So I think that I'm gonna try and answer on the spot, but I think this is a very elaborate question that could probably be tackled even in a whole book. Okay, like we could write a whole book about this question because it's a very complex topic. I would say that I think we should consider the importance of technology and the internet nowadays in societies, because everything is like the whole society is changing, and we can't ignore how important the internet is becoming everywhere. We should find a way to integrate it as best as we can. Now, I still think that having teachers is important for many different ways. Maybe I mean, if the teaching is good, of course, but it can be useful both for the type of interaction, like in general, children or adolescents, whoever, when they're in class, they don't only learn whatever the teacher tells them, but there is also some kind of socialization process with everyone in the classroom, right? That's how children learn as well how to be with other people, for example. So so that shouldn't be ignored either. And also maybe have, like, if you have good teachers, you can also have some kind of role model, maybe, and you can have some advice on feedback on what you're doing. So that would be like the good side. But I think it's also the classroom's or teachers' job to learn to integrate all the new technology. And actually, there is a super cool project here in Italy, which is called something like the New Living, and they're actually studying all the ways by which humans interact with the digital world. And yeah, there would be so much to study there, but I think both should be considered, and both are important in different ways. But it would be silly to ignore all the technological tools that we have. We should actually learn how to exploit them better, maybe, and integrate them rather than divide one or the other, I guess. And yeah, and also like learning from YouTube or all these informal ways, that's actually a very good thing, because they're usually very accessible, but it's also even for a language or whatever else, you usually hear stuff from real people from the world, so it's very real, it's very concrete, it's not just a sentence on a book. So I think both are important. Basically, that's my final answer, I think. But that was really complex.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I don't know. I think I don't know. Do you have other like, because I don't want you to get bored by doing the same activity the whole time. But you also came up with a lot of questions, and not all of you answered in the same amount of not all of you answered the same amount of questions. So what would you like to do? We still have 15 minutes. What would you prefer to do? Move to the next topic, keep asking questions, or, I mean, as you wish. And then I think from the next time we will be a little bit more structured, because this was unexpected. So we had to a little bit improvise,
Yeah, we need to improvise.
Yes. So what would you like to do? I think so. In these slides we have some stuff about adverbs and the position of words in a sentence, and then just the homework. So there is a little bit of grammar left, but we can also just maybe do it the next time with some activity, I think, because in these slides we didn't have many activities, just a bit of grammar to then apply. But I don't know, would you like to hear more about this stuff, or shall we just, I don't know, have some other kind of, we could also just chit chat, I mean, for the rest of the lesson, or I don't know, just trying to find things to do till the end of the lesson. What would you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not that clear.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I hope the next time the internet will work.
I'm so sorry, Miss Becky, and also we.
So okay, I'll just decide then. We can say some sentences. Yeah, it's lagging for me as well. It's so frustrating. Okay, I don't know. We can try and form some sentences with adverbs of manner. Now, I think given your level of English, you might know this already, but I want to check whether it's stuff that you know already or not. So I know, how to move around the topics that we need to tackle. So basically, so I don't know if you've ever heard about adverbs, but we have many different ones. And right now, I would like to focus on manner adverbs or adverbs of manner. Basically, they adverbs of that specify how something is done, the way something is done, the manner, basically. So maybe you can say that you're walking slowly, or you're I don't know, you're speaking clearly, or you're cleaning something neatly, etc. So by adding ly to an adjective, you can describe the way the action is done, basically. Would you maybe like to try and form some sentences? Here we have the position of the adverb in the sentence. So an example would be they are playing football well at school at 10:30, for example. So this would be the way most sentences, but then again there are exceptions, most sentences are formed in English. So if you remember the acronym SWAMPed, you might remember, if you have some doubts on how
No, we cannot hear you. Sorry. Miss Becky, we cannot hear you. I'm so sorry before, okay? Miss Becky's internet connection is not really good. Just today, yeah? No worries. Miss Becky. Miss Becky, because our time is only 9 minutes left. Miss Becky. Okay. So what do you think so far about the materials? Do you get it, or so many things you didn't get because of the internet connection? Oh, Miss Becky is missing now.
Maybe I think better when we be back in the fundamental one.
Oh, why?
But I don't know, how about Mr. Silvanus?
You are on mute, Mr. Silvanus.
Excuse me, I beg your pardon, Mr. Akbar.
No, I just say like maybe it's better when we back in the fundamental one, maybe.
Yes, I think so. I think it's better.
Oh, this is too hard for
Can you
both
hear
of
me
you?
now? My God.
I mean, not really. I think we have to up from our comfort zone to look for something very difficult. I think our English will get better if we challenge ourselves.
Right? Yeah. Because both of you already have the basics, so fundamental too. I think it's better from my and Miss Becky's perspective.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, Miss Becky?
I'm not confident, maybe.
Yeah, if I don't know if you can hear me because I don't know what my internet is doing today. But yeah, I think you guys have the basics already. I think you have you know, quite a good level to start with. So in my opinion, maybe doing things that are too easy might get you bored. I don't know. You don't think so? Or you saying that you didn't think this was the right level? Is that what you were saying?
Sorry, Miss. Pardon.
Oh my God. I want to cry. Why isn't
Yeah. Okay. So we only have about
working?
6
Can you hear me
minutes
now?
left, Miss Becky. Yeah, Miss Becky, do you hear me?
Yeah, so maybe I can, but you probably can't hear
Yeah.
me. Or
So
can you?
right now we can, but sometimes you are just like missing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I can hear you now, I think.
Okay. So Miss Becky. Yeah,
Yes.
Miss Becky. Hello. So Mr. Silvanus and Mr. Agnes, because we only have 5 minutes left, but we also have a very good material for you actually, but also because of Miss Becky's internet is not really good right now. Yeah. If you don't mind, Miss Becky, so probably for practice at home for Mr. Silvanus and Agnes, so you can give them homework for this session, and we can discuss for another session.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so sorry, guys, for all these internet problems. I'll make sure that, I don't know, I'll try to find a way to make it work better on Wednesday. But it was working the last time, Miss Putri, right? I don't know what happened today.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Probably the weather. The weather.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Sometimes it just acts up. And also I will update the material because, you know, we weren't expecting this level, but also I heard the last bit of your conversation. You were saying that it was too difficult for you. Is that what you said?
Is that too difficult for you, Mr. Agnes and Mr. Silvanus?
Like I said before that if we want to improve our English, yes, we have to out from our comfort zone.
Agree.
Yes, we have to take a challenge.
Yeah. At least we have to force ourselves, right?
Yes.
But
Out of
also
the comfort
seriously,
zone.
guys. So seriously, you guys, I was saying earlier when my internet stopped working that I mean, Miss Putri and I think that you guys have a good level to start from, and we can hear that, you know, like even just by hearing you speaking those few sentences, I think Miss Putri thinks the same as me, that starting from a lower level would bore you too much. It would be too simple, probably. But you know, we can try it out and see how it goes. You know, if you don't understand something, or if something confuses you, you can always tell us. If something bores you, you can tell us. We can try and find the best way for you, because we want this to be student centered. Okay, like, so we want this to be based on your needs and your wants. We want this to be, you know, the best opportunity for you to learn. So we really want to hear all your feedback, positive and negative as well. We don't get offended by negative feedback. It's just a way that we can improve things. So don't ever worry about that. You can always tell us everything, and we will try to implement your suggestions the best way possible.
Right. Okay.
So I'll try to show my face just to say goodbye. Maybe it will work. We'll see.
Yeah. How about their homework, Miss Becky?
So I will probably send you the material, because I need to update the slides. But I was thinking two things. You know, the last time we tried the emotion sun, I think maybe it could be a useful way to practice the vocabulary. So basically, I will send you the instructions, but what I would like you to do is, you know, we only have today and tomorrow. I mean, today it's already evening there, so I guess tomorrow and the day after or something. You can draw, just very simply, a circle as the center of the sun, okay, and then lines on which you can write the way you feel. I will show you an example, because I don't think right now my internet is strong enough to to share the screen, but I will show an example. The reason for doing this is to try and practice vocabulary about feelings and emotions, so that you can talk about it in the next lesson. We can use your own material, so that you can practice talking about those things based on your own life. Okay, so but yeah, the internet is what it is. And then what I usually do is I use Quizlet for the vocabulary. And I will also send you a tutorial on how to use it. It's a platform where you can learn new vocabulary with games and you know, stuff like that that they have on the website. And the vocabulary is stuff that I put in based on the topics of our lessons. So I will always try to add stuff that is coherent with what we're doing, and you can also create your own if you want to add some stuff. But I will send you everything with all the instructions, and we can talk about it on Wednesday a bit more clearly, I hope.
Okay, so both for Mr. Agnes and Mr. Silvanus, actually I already invite you to the group, right? To WhatsApp group. So we will send the materials there, okay? And also about the homework and the instruction, and also about the the Quizlet explanation. Okay, so you don't have to worry about how to finish it. So you just have to read it, and if you don't understand, you just have to text it, and I will ask Miss Becky. Okay, and also Miss
Okay.
Sheila, welcome back. Unfortunately, we have to end the class. I know, because probably Bengkulu's already have a very bad weather now, I guess, because your internet connection is not that stable yet. Okay, so thank you very much for today's lesson, Miss Becky. We appreciate about your grateful teaching us. Okay, and Mr. Silvanus and Mr. Agnes, thank you very much for your coming here. Also Miss Sheila, sorry, Miss Sheila, thank you very much for your attend here, your presence here. It's so meaningful for us, and we will see you again on Wednesday at the same time at 7 p.m. Okay, thank you very
Okay.
much, and have a good day, have a good
Have a good
rest.
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Miss.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye guys.